Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Latifa Ramadhania Putri, and this video about International Journal of Language and Linguistics, the Speech Act as an Act of Knowing. We will discuss about language and knowledge, elements in linguistics of saying, and illustration, the meaningful intentional purpose of the individual speaker, synthetic analysis, and intellective analysis. And the first one, we will talk about language and knowledge. Language is something coming from the inside of the speaking subject manifest in a meaningful intentional purpose of the individual speaker. A language, on the contrary, is something coming from the outside, from the speech community, something offered to the speaking subject from the tradition in the technique of speaking. The speech act is the performance of an intuition by the subject, both individual and social. It is individual since its creation. It is social since it is executed using the parameters and means offered to the speaker by the speech community. Human subjects speak because they have something to say. The speech act is nothing but the execution of an act of knowing. Language is born when it is performed in the speech act, thus manifesting the execution of the act of knowing the speaker is creating. Human knowledge is nothing but the expression of human intelligence and freedom. Language as individual performance speech manifesting itself in speech act, the only reality of language with concrete existence. Saying constitutes the manifestation of the meaningful intentional purpose of the individual speaker. The manifestation of the human reality of speaking, saying and knowing is given in speech act. Enter since human subjects are speaker and at the same time try to understand their reality. The study of language and speech act is interpretation. There is hermeneutics founded in systematic revelation of contents in the consciousness of the speaking subject. And next, we will talk about elements in linguistics of saying. Language is executed and born in the speech act, thus answering to the needs of expression of its creators, summarized in the meaningful intentional purpose of the individual speaker. They all are made with a series of intellective operations, thus transforming the act of knowing into a speech act. In this way, a series of historical words belonging to a particular language, thus historical, common, and circumstantial, give sense in the way proposed by the individual speaker. They both answer to the double character of the speech act as an act of knowing and saying by a subject who is in a particular circumstance and has to overcome it. The speech act is born when the words uttered are given back to the subject in some way, that is, when words reverberate. The speech act is then the synthesis of sensibility and intellect, an act of knowing, making possible the definition of the subject before the circumstance he is in, using words of a particular language, making it an act of saying and speaking. The speech act thus is basically an act of knowing. And the third one, an illustration, the meaningful intentional purpose of the individual speaker. To illustrate the relationship of signification in the speech act, I'm going to analyze the following expression constituting a possible speech act. Global Multidisciplinary UNESCO World Science Day Conference. To understand speech act, speaker will process intuitively, that is, they will contemplate the thing being said and find out necessary connection in it, thus adding new relationship of signification or new intuitions in order to understand and make sense out of the initial or determining intuition. And the next, synthetic analysis. The combination in the example is constituted with a noun phrase with no determiner in the singular made up of a head word and different modifier preceding the head word. The first noun modifies the second one, the specifying its contents in a particular sense. Since the combination has no determiner, we cannot speak of individual things belonging to a particular class of things by definition, but of an individual thing belonging to a class created on the spot. An e-conference is something belonging to the class of e-conferences, a class of semantic objects to be included in the historical or traditional class of semantic objects. This procedure of modifying a head word with a noun is repeated in the example in different ways. And the last one is intellective analysis. So from now on, the semantic construct will be specified with successive intuitions. The speech acts start with selecting something out of the original intuitions, something you may have or have not, initially sensitive and concrete, now being made mental, that is, abstract with the mere fact of being selected out of the sensitive and concrete. Since the construct made so far has been changed in its mode of being, thus being transformed from the sensitive and concrete and made abstract, the subject attributes semantic character to it. Sensation, the construct selected, transformed in its way of being, thus abstract, attributes semantic character, delimited and refer to the semantic world of meanings, thus made a semantic object in as much as it is assigned to a class of semantic objects. And that's all about my presentation. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.